Tia, Ortiz, Keyshawn, Pedraza, who's getting his. What up, y'all? It's your boy Kels, the mechanic. Mr. Let's Talk About It, and we're here to talk boxing. So let's talk boxing. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot of people I want to talk about. It's fight week. We got 2 days to go. We got Jermaine Ortiz. We got Teofimo Lopez. We got Jose Pedraza. And we got Keyshawn Davis. There's a lot of people I want to talk about. There's a lot of debates. There's a lot of stuff I want flowing. I want to hear what people got to say about these fighters. I want to know what's going on. I want to tell y'all how I feel about these fighters. I want to tell y'all how I think the fight gonna go. So I need some fight predictions. I need somebody to talk to. So come talk to me about it on Let's Talk Boxing. And I'll see you soon. I'll holla. Oh, it's your boy Kels, the mechanic. Mr. Let's Talk About It, and we're here to talk boxing. So let's talk boxing. It's a beautiful day outside. It's fight day. My favorite day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas, Mandalay Bay, we got a showdown. We got a real important showdown. We got Teofimo Lopez. We got Jermaine Ortiz. We got Jose Pedraza. And we got Keyshawn Davis. I always hold off on Keyshawn Davis because that's a fight I really want to see. That's a real fight I want to see. Because somebody getting this whooping, and I believe that fight gonna be interesting. But the 50-50 fight with Jermaine Ortiz, that's gonna be a good fight too. But stay tuned on Let's Talk Boxing. There's a lot more to talk about. I'll holler. I forgot a little note. I forgot to speak on the fight. The fight started at 10:30. It's on ESPN, ESPN Plus, all that good stuff. You know, if you can't watch it, you can always talk to me about it on Let's Talk Boxing. But outside of that, who getting this whooping? It's a new episode coming out this Friday, 8 o'clock. Check it out. I got a lot to talk about on Let's Talk Boxing. Tia, Ortiz, Keyshawn, Pedraza, who's getting his. What up, y'all? It's your boy Kels, the mechanic. Mr. Let's Talk About It, and we're here to talk boxing. So let's talk boxing. Beautiful day. But yesterday was even greater. I mean, it was all right. Yesterday, Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. It's a couple shows, a showdown. It's a couple matchups. Keyshawn Davis, Jose Pedraza, complete wipeout. Jermaine Ortiz and Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez got the biggest gift decision I've probably ever seen in the sport of boxing. But that's something to argue about later on. But anyway, yeah, it was some good fights. I'm going to be talking about it. And I'm going to be talking about how Teo got this whooping. And I'll see y'all soon on Let's Talk Boxing. I'll holla. Don't forget to lock in. Lock in. Hit the link right here. You know what I'm saying? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock tonight. Who's getting this whooping? EP number 1, episode number 1. Check it out. What up, y'all? It's your boy Kels, the mechanic. Mr. Let's Talk About It, and we're here to talk boxing. So let's talk boxing. Check it out. Yesterday was a good day yesterday. Out the Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, Nevada. We had a fight, Ken. We had some fights, we had some whoopings. But it was 2 fights I was mainly focused on. Jermaine Ortiz versus Teofimo Lopez, and Keyshawn Davis versus Jose Pedraza. Those were 2 fights I was mainly focused on. I was focused on the whoopings. Yeah. my predictions was a little fuzzy, but you know, and there was a lot of gift decisions going on I want to talk about. And for those who don't know Teofimo Lopez, because there's a lot of people that don't know him. Everybody don't know everybody. That's a known fact. So for those who don't know Teofimo Lopez, his nickname is the Takeover. Okay? He has 20 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by knockout. He's 26 years old. He stands at 5'8". He has a 68.5 arm reach. He's from Brooklyn, New York, and he resides in Las Vegas. Las Vegas. He fight Orthodox stance. You know what I'm saying? And he has, I like his record. He has a tremendous record. He beat a lot of fighters. Richard Comey, Lomachenko, George Kambosos, Josh Taylor, Sandor Martin, Jermaine Ortiz. The guy I want to talk about. And for those who don't know Jermaine Ortiz, they call him the technician. You know why? He's technical. He knows how to fight. He knows how to hit, whoop, bang, and get out the way. He knows how to slip, whoop, whop, and get out of pop. Get back in, get it to win. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's how decisions go. You know, the judges is always right. It's like the customers. The judges is always right. But let's get back to it. Jermaine Ortiz, he's 27 years old, okay? He has 17 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 8 wins by way of knockout, okay? He's 5'8", all right? He has a 69-inch arm reach, okay? He's from Worcester, Massachusetts. Jermaine Ortiz had some good wins. A couple fighters he beat. Antonio Moran, Joseph Adorno, Louis Lil, Nair Albright, and Jamel Herring. Now he had a real close loss to Lomachenko, which I would have been okay with a draw. You did real good in that fight. So, yeah. And for those who don't know any of them fighters I spoke upon, I can talk about it on the next show. There's always something to talk about, and let's talk boxing. But let's get back to it. I talked to a couple of my guys, man, about the fight. Wasn't nobody too argumentative. Shout out to C Still Boxing. C Still Boxing. I was talking to him at DM. He had to rewatch the fight, because when the fight was on, his glasses were a little foggy. He had a little problem with his vision. So, you know, it caused a little drowsiness, so he had to go to sleep. So other than that, he rewatched it in the morning, you know. And he was saying he gave him 2 argumentative rounds out of 3. So he gave him 3 rounds out of the 12. He gave 3 rounds out of the 12. And the 3 rounds was 6, 7, and 9, which I very much agree on. But anyway, shout out to West Philly Hippie, man. That's a cool guy. That's a good guy. What was I going to say? Yeah. Congratulations to Teofimo Lopez on his win tonight. Well, last night. Tears of joy. Tears of joy. Because when you know you lost a fight in your heart, you're going to feel them tears of joy. When the decision comes in, you're going to feel like, you know, you're about to lose all these belts. So when that win comes, that's even a double cry, you know, it's a double standard cry, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, so I want to see how you feel about this Terrence Crawford and stuff he was talking about, because Keyshawn Davis is on his ass, Mr. Postman. How your ass feel, Mr. Jones? Yo, it's about to be a bad for him. It's getting closed down for him. The gaps is closing for him. Like, who can Teofimo Lopez really fight next? Let's just think about it. Terrence Crawford, which is unbelievable, because I believe he was going to get knocked out in the first round. Even though Terrence Crawford liked to figure out his fighters in the first round, and he's a knockout artist, I think he already figured him out. He's going to knock him out in the first round. I'm calling it. Let's talk about it. But, yeah, if that ever happens, I don't think it's going to happen. But you know, Tank Davis, that's a believable fight. He don't seem to be talking about that. Devin Haney, is that a believable fight? It's been years he ain't been talking about that. He gets harassed about that. Don't talk about that. Shakur Stevenson maybe. A couple other guys, but he don't really be talking about nobody. So I believe he's gonna go for Terrence Crawford. That's cool. My prediction was wrong. I thought in the beginning, I actually knew it was a 50-50 fight. I had a nice breakdown for the 50-50 fights and my reasons, all right? So the reason I called it a 50-50 fight, the real reason, because Lomachenko was in the mix of the reasons why I thought it was a 50-50 fight. Now, Lomachenko, he's an Olympian and all that good stuff. There's a lot to talk about. I don't really feel like talking about that. I could talk about it on the next show on Let's Talk Boxing. But, yeah, Teofimo, yeah, that was his biggest victory. He upset Lomachenko, and Lomachenko ain't get the chance to get his look back since. So Lomachenko been chasing him around, you know, fighting a lot of other fighters he's been fighting, trying to catch up to him. But anyways, Teofimo Lopez and Jermaine Ortiz fight was close. It was real close. Both 12-round fights. Now, the difference between the 12-round fights, I like the Jermaine Ortiz fight better. It was more competitive, more skillful, a lot of more stuff going on. Now, with the Teofimo Lopez fight, he was already more the bigger guy, you know what I'm saying? Lom was moving up. He's the bigger, stronger guy. He was the bully. He was aggressive. He was an aggressive, relaxed bully. Sounds weird. When I say aggressive, relaxed bully, he was aggressive when he needed to be. He was relaxed 100% of the time. And he came with aggression when he came. He never really had to come forward too much. Lomachenko had to come forward because Lomachenko seemed like he was too scared to get hit. So throughout the rounds, all he was doing was holding his own. Simple, like he about to do something defense, you know, doing his little ninja stuff. He was pretty much holding his own throughout the fight. That's all he really did to win. Let's talk about Keyshawn Davis. The washer. I call him the washer. But we call him the businessman. Keyshawn Davis. For those who don't know Keyshawn Davis, everybody don't know everybody, like I said. Everybody don't know everybody. He's 24 years of age. He's a lightweight boxer. He's a 2019 American silver medalist and a 2020 silver Olympian. He's 5'9". He has a 70-inch arm reach. He's from Norfolk, Virginia. Okay? Now, what happened yesterday was crazy. He gave Pedraza a whooping. He gave Pedraza a whooping. I mean, sent from the opening bell all the way through. Wish wash. Grab a mop. There's a lot to talk about. Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. It's a lot. Round 6, TKO. Stopped them, washed them, blistered, battered them. Me and the ref had to grab the mop, man. We had to clean that up, man. It was bad. It was bad for Jose Pedraza. It was very bad. And I keep speaking of Jose Pedraza, but I ain't talking about him. And for those who don't know Jose Pedraza is a former 2-weight world champion. Okay? He's 5'8". He got 7.5-inch arm reach. You know what I'm saying? 29 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 14 wins by way of knockout. He had an RA amateur pedigree degree. I thought he would have did a little bit better. He didn't really do too much of nothing. You know, he's a sniper. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do too much sniping. He got sniped. The water's, you know what I'm saying? I had to clean it up, you know? And that was about it. Yeah. We had another wash up. Yeah, we had another wash up. I forgot to speak on that. We had another wash up by the young man. He washed this guy. He busted this guy up. He did everything he wanted to do to this guy. But yeah. I want to know what's in store for all these fighters next. And I want to talk about it. And that's really all I wanted to talk about, man. I hope y'all like the show, man. I hope I told y'all everything y'all need to know. If I didn't, or if I said something wrong, gave some false information, it may it hurt your feelings or something, you know, need some tissue, just call me, come talk to me about it. Grab a mop, let's talk about it. Or let's talk boxing. Hope you enjoyed the show. Who's Getting This Whoopin'? I forgot to pronounce it. The show was called Who's Getting This Whoopin'? And that's what it's gonna be called from now on. Who's Getting This Whoopin'? And we doing fight predictions, and we gonna get this joint popping, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kel. See you soon. I holla. Oh yeah, guys, and don't forget, follow me on YouTube. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. And talk about it. Make sure you talk about it. Let's talk boxing. Oh, this fight about to start. I got my mop. Just in case we got another cleanup in aisle 6. I'm predicting a cleanup in aisle 6 for Teofimo. But I'm also, you know, I want to have a little second prediction to add on to it. Just because this is how I feel. Ortiz going to give a little whooping too. But he's getting whooped. And he's getting battered. And he's getting put out. And the ref is mopping him up in round 6. And I got the mop for him. And we about to see on Let's Talk Boxing. Jermaine Ortiz, I'm going to give him the first round. He was giving a lot of jabs, nice jabs and right hooks. He's looking good for round 1. Round 2 so far for Ortiz. Confusing Lopez with different looks. Just piece breaking him down. Doing what he do, being a technician.
Against the ropes, that's a terrible position.
Ortiz getting off in the center of the ring.
Intense. That was very unorthodox right there. It was very out of the blue. Nice sneaky right hand, almost a leaping right hand from Lopez. Those are the shots you got to be careful from.
Sneaky leaping right hands. Lopez getting off on Tio. Keeping him in the center of the ring.
We saw that in that sensational performance against Josh Taylor.
Doing good. Give him just 2 straight rounds. Lopez caught him with an overhand right though. Round 2.
Of round number 2. Ortiz trying to catch him coming in. And Lopez gaining confidence against the upstart.
Lopez is looking good for round 2.
Good job by Howard Duff right there.
Round 3.
Right there before things got ugly. But I like the fact that Lopez this round is focusing on one target, and that's down to the body of Ortiz.
Lopez is focused on the body now.
So far. Now you see Tio changing up his strategy. He wants Ortiz to come forward.
Tio finally switching strategies. Looking for Ortiz to come forward.
Love the exit too. Showing no respect.
Loving the angles of Ortiz.
Exiting that weak side, which is the jab hand side.
Exiting the jab hand side from Ortiz.
Good right hand to the body.
Just turning them. Turning his punches. Looping left hand. Ortiz giving Tio looping left hands. Blood coming from the mouth of Ortiz as well. All the casuals out there, get your tissue. Blow your nose, wipe your eyes. Get the tears off you, man. The Tio got washed, you know what I'm saying? My man Ortiz, the technician, done tapped him up. He ain't blistered him up. He got blistered, but you know what I'm saying? That's how I go in fights. So, yeah. Tio got washed. Tio's not fighting Terrence Crawford. Tio's not fighting none of these guys he's been talking about. Who he should have been talking about is the guy that been in front of him this entire time. But instead, he talked about another man and forgot about the man that was in front of him who just washed his fucking ass. So now I got to fill up this mop water. You know what I'm saying? Me and the ref, we're going to clean up aisle 6. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't aisle 6. It was aisle 12. You know what I'm saying? We get the aisles mixed up. You know? So that's all I had to talk about tonight. I'm going to talk about it later on in my show. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Who's getting this whooping YouTube? See you soon. I holler. Tia, Ortiz, Keyshawn, Pedraza, who's getting this